What's up, my favorite people? What's going on, Michigan? Oh, man. What a great day. All right. All right, so let's start out with this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm going to try to do that every day. And I labeled this the barber shop because I went to the barber shop today. I went to this guy a couple years ago in the same building I went. My dad brought me there. My dad or my mom. And I was young, a couple years old. Anyway, it's the same shop. And I went in there, and the guy's just like all of us. Great dude. I walked in there. There was about 5 guys, and I heard them all hollering and all that when I first got in there. So I knew it was going to be a good conversation. And I walk in, and the owner, Mike, he says, and this guy, he's going to be driving the bus. So it was cool. So, you know, 10, 15-minute haircut turned in about 2 or 3 hours. I took the bike, and the wife gets a little nervous when I take the bike because a lot of crazies out there. And I don't know if I get service in there or not. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the phone anyway because I was chit-chatting, you know. And I must have been up there a good 2 hours, easy. And then my buddy from high school walks in at the end. We start talking. It was a good time. And that's why they wanted to shut down all the bars and restaurants and beauty salons and barber shops. That's why they wanted to shut all that stuff down. Just like that. Now, if we're having that conversation in this barber shop, it's happening in every barber shop in the U.S. What's going on, Diamond?
Hey, not much, Jeff. Nice haircut, I gotta say. I like that.
Every once in a while, I gotta get her trimmed up, you know.
Yeah. It looks really nice.
Yeah, thank you. So what's been going on?
Not much, just did some errands, so I didn't have a chance to research anything going on today, which is not a bad thing, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of took a couple of days off, as you guys know. That was nice, and you know what? Nothing's really changed, you know.
Yep. Same old thing, different day.
Yep. So I think things will change when I change them, and things are going to change when you change them, and so on and so on. I don't think I'm going to work tomorrow. I got some PA days, so I'm taking them off. So I think that's a plan. So because I want to get paid, and if I show up tomorrow, then I probably won't get paid.
Yeah.
But I'll let you guys know what's going on.
Good.
So I ain't worried about it. You know, you do the right thing. I think Karen's on here, and she made a decision, and I think there's a few other ones that made a decision to get. Well, I wouldn't say they had a choice, and they, my opinion, they made the right choice, and I think doing that, then you're going to be taken care of. You know,
always works out. It really does.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
Well, I know my daughter came home last night. They still have not mandated her at Walmart to wear the face covering, but it's coming. And I'm going to look into those videos that Sherry was talking about yesterday with that Peggy Hall lady about religious exemption or medical exemption, and see what we can do about that. Because my daughter's not going to wear it, so she'll tell them, I'm not going to comply. Do what you have to do. You know, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I got to get a plan together and find out what I'm going to do.
It's hard because you need the money, you know. But then again, too, it's like you don't want to go against, you know, what your belief is. And I'm with you all the way. I mean, I'm ready to if I have to do the to go at the grocery store, I'll do that. I'm not gonna wear it. I am not complying anymore to that. It's ridiculous. The numbers don't prove it, and it's just foolishness. So yeah.
Yeah, and we know it's progressive, so they're going to do this. Well,
Yep.
you know what's going on in New York? You can't get into a gym, any indoor venue,
Yep.
unless you got papers.
Yep.
And we know this is just the start, because New York and California start everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we already knew this was going this way a year ago, a year and a half ago. If you have half a clue, you know where this stuff's going.
We could see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not rocket science.
Right.
So just stick together. I'm not going to comply.
Yeah.
And I hope I encourage others not to. It's better to be prepared for things.
Yeah.
I can do a lot of things, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah. What gets me is the media puts out, and not that I watch the media a lot. I just every once in a while will see a video and I'll click on it. But they're now saying they've got people believing that we are. Is that the employee of the month?
That's the employee of the month coming in here wearing a mask,
Oh.
serving my coffee. And that's why I was looking at her a little funny. She scared me there for a minute. Well, there goes the employee of the month.
There she goes. Yeah.
This is what she was wearing.
Oh, I love it.
But
I don't like having to wear that. I like what it says.
Yeah. Yeah. We just I'm sorry. Go ahead, Diamond.
No, I was just. Yeah, no, your face was priceless, by the way. It was just priceless. No, I was just saying that the media's got people putting out there that those of us that aren't wearing are selfish and we're selfish because we're trying to kill them by not wearing that. And that's just further from the truth. I mean, it's just so ridiculous, but people are buying into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got this shirt on.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
And the wife got one of Mr. T says time to circle back or something like that.
Yeah.
We've been wanting this corn. It's not far from us. We were out on the bike before the show. Yep. She goes, "Hey, drive by that corn place. Let's get some corn." I'm like, all right. So we stop, pull up. There's already a few people there. Of course, we got our shirts on. And one lady was kind of chatty. She goes, "Oh, you guys are Trump supporters, huh?" Well, she already seen our shirts. I said, "Well, yeah, absolutely." Yeah. I said, "You guys are farmers, so I already know the answer to that." They just kind of laughed, shook their head. And then I said, "Well, I always throw stuff out there like, they said, be careful on the bike and all that stuff. Her husband died a while ago on the bike, had a heart attack." And I say, "Yeah, you got to pay attention to all the younger kids and all that." And then all the people that had the vacation. But I said the other word because I can say it there.
Yeah, you can say it out. Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah." Sometimes I just throw it out there, see where they're at, and then I'll go a little further. But then the wife's like, "All right, it's time to go, Jeff. Come on." Holding on the leash. "All right, let's go." Yeah. I'm like, "Hold on, I ain't done talking yet." Well,
I got other things to say. No, yeah. You're done. Let's go.
I can talk for hours. And then we had our neighbors pull up. Don't make me shut the door. We had the neighbors pull up, and they're cool, but I don't know where they're at. So I'm like,
yeah.
I think it was her and her mom. And I thought it was just her mom that pulled up, but she was in the back with her granddaughter. Said, "Hey, so-and-so got broken in over there, broken in over here." So we live in a mobile home community here. And when I was growing up here in this area, it used to be nice. It used to be 55 and over, but now it's, they just opened the doors to everybody. Well, across the street is like a crap hole. It's like terrible. Oh, yeah. So over here we have vehicles, and over there, they really don't have vehicles, so it's like night and day. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
they just opened up to all ages over here. So we knew this was going to happen. And so we said, all right, we'll watch out for you. We'll watch out for that. He goes, hey, the husband noticed, his name's Pete, said he noticed it wasn't a bike or a car here. You guys probably went up north. We're like, yeah, we did. So, oh, then we see you guys got a no trespassing sign on your door. And maybe, you know, that's what's that for? I said, well, if you don't know, I'm a pro-Trumper. And that's for people that want to come up the door and try to give me the vacation. But I said the other word. And they're like, oh, you know, they didn't really end the conversation, but they didn't really go in one way or another. And then I want to go a little further. Once again, the wife cut me off again. And but at least they know where I'm at. You know, I open the door for them.
Right.
And that's where I'm at today. I'm not even clowning around anymore. I'm just going to tell you where I'm at. Either like it or you don't. I'm not playing around with it. It's too late for that stuff.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I don't know. I just kind of, when I say it, I already know the expression that's on their face and the wife's face, what's going to happen. I can already tell what's going to happen. She's going to want to end the conversation. I'm going to want to keep going. And then these people are going to want to end the conversation. It's going to get real awkward, but I'm loving it. It gets uncomfortable, just like she said, and that's okay. I want to make you uncomfortable. I want to make you sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't go through life the easy way. You know, take the
hard way. Yeah. There was a caller on Liberty Warrior the other night. Georgia was her name. Georgia Van Houten or something. I've seen her in chats before, but I hadn't seen her for a while. And she called in and she was talking about how she went to the hospital. She was having an issue with her insurance had lapsed and she couldn't afford to get insulin. And she went into a diabetic, she said ketosis or something. And she was really sick and went to they ended up taking her to the emergency room. And the emergency room told her that she couldn't go up to, they needed to send her to ICU, but she needed to be vacationed before they sent her up there. And she said no. And then they said, well, we're going to test you for the thing. And she said no, she didn't want them sticking. Well, she said the nurse came back with a swab and she said you could see the little prongs on it. And she said they went and when I told them no, she still stuck it in her nose. And she said, you know, she had to, it didn't go, you know, very far because she wouldn't let them. She kept pushing the nurse out. And I thought to myself, how can they do that? When you're not giving them permission, how can they justify doing that? I don't care if it's the plague or whatever. If I tell you no, no means no.
Unless you're Como.
Well, that's true. But Cuomo is saying that, you know, he's just friendly with everybody. He does that to male and females. He kisses them. He's Italian. No, they misconstrued. You know, the woman that said he put his hand down her shirt, you know, must have misunderstood, you know, what he was doing, because he's a great guy. You know, look at everything he's done for New York. He's wonderful.
What he done was he raised my home value in Florida is what he's done.
Exactly. Exactly. When they came out with I think he and de Blas, I call him de Blas, said, you know, for Trump to, you know, good riddance and stuff. And I'm thinking, oh, you guys have no idea what you've done. You've just shot yourself in the foot, because not only is he leaving, but he's taking tons of people with him. And that's exactly what happened. New York is in a hurt.
Same with California. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping Newsom gets out of there. You know, do you ever see the Real Raw News? Do you ever look at that website, Real Raw News?
Not much.
I don't know how good I've looked at it, and it's had, you know, tribunals and things like that, but it did say that Newsom has been indicted by the military. So I don't know. We'll see.
yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, we just got to keep putting up the good fight. Don't comply.
Yep.
Get a little crazy and make some noise, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It hasn't really hit me yet, and I don't know what's going to happen when I go to work. It's just
Yeah, I know.
they got a lot of people in a bad spot.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
How many would you say, Jeff, how many would you say are not vacationed? What
at work,
percentage would, yeah,
uh, I would probably say we're the minority. I'd probably say,
oh, okay, like 60% are maybe, or is it higher than that?
yeah, I'd probably say 60%.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they don't have a clue. I told you that story. I got in an argument with two of them.
yeah, yeah.
And,
Well, one of my brothers did. He, the oldest, he's very smart, very book smart. He and his wife, they went to college. They have their degrees and all. So they did a lot of research on it, but they didn't do, they were listening to NPR. They called Sherry, he called Sherry. I told him to listen to Sherry Tenpenny, and he told me that she's a wackadoodle.
yeah.
She's been debunked and all that stuff. So he went and he got it because he wants to be able to travel. And I'm
How's that
thinking to
working out
myself,
for them?
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you still have to wear the mask, so that's gone. And now the traveling, yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
ain't working out too good. Yeah,
No,
yeah. You got a 99% chance of, if you do nothing, you got a 99% chance of living.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean, your God-given immune system is enough to fight anything. And if it doesn't, then you weren't meant to survive. That's just how it is. But I'm going to let God determine that.
Right. Yep. I think our time's up when we're born. I think.
Yeah.
I think. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got sent a couple of things today today or yesterday about the vacation changes everything, and then you can even pass it down. It's hereditary. You can pass it down the line, so your kids will be all screwed up.
Oh,
Um, and then you're not. If it changes your DNA, then you're not of God. You're not a human,
mm,
and you can be patented, and then more likely you're not going to heaven.
yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
find out.
Right. Exactly. That's the way I figure too. Yeah. There's too many. And graphene oxide too is something that they say is in that. And I saw an article where somebody was saying that that acts as an antenna with 5G.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
I still don't know if they got that hooked up at work. I know they got 5G at work, but I don't know if they got it hooked up yet.
Yeah.
But I went and looked around the other day, and there's a whole string of antennas. I think they're antennas, and they're about every 4 columns apart, and there's about 3 or 4 of them about every 150 feet apart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be there at work when they flip that switch on and turns everybody into zombies.
Yeah. Well, I've already seen people that have been vacationed that they're not the same personality wise. They
Yeah.
get agitated easier, and it's sad because these are people that never acted like that before. It's really sad. But then again, somebody would say, "Oh, you're just reading too much into it." But no, when you see a change in a person and the only thing they've done different is they vacationed, it has to do with the vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I see it all the time at work because my boss got it, and then he see the managers are not protected by the union, so they're spineless. They don't have a
Mm.
backbone because they're scared to lose their job.
Yep.
So, they wear everything correct. They always wear it like this.
Oh,
They might take it down, take a drink, put it back up. But so some people I've worked with have never seen my boss, which is weird. They've never seen his face.
wow.
And then he took it off. I'm like, looks like he fell down an ugly tree or something, hit every branch on the way down there. I'm like, hey, son,
Oh
what
my
happened to you?
gosh.
Looks totally different. This is only, what, 2 months maybe?
Oh my gosh.
So something's going on. Something's different.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also heard people that, hey, Charlene, hey, Marco, Lee, Louisiana, deplorable, Gubnov. I hear people that have been vaccinated could be killing pets. I don't know how true that is. And
You
that's,
mean with the shedding or?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know. I mean, that's just a rumor. I don't know.
I believe it. I believe it's possible. These evil people, I put nothing past them, really.
I don't know. It's interesting, but I just wonder when it's going to be, like the straw that broke the camel's back. When are we going to say it's enough?
Yeah. Well, I've got one friend that her father just had heart trouble. He was vacationed in March, so that's less than 6 months. And then another friend whose sister was vacationed, I think around the same time, February or March, is now got levels of acid, the liver's messed up. So her acid levels were so high, he said she developed a tick, a twitch on her face. So that's neurological. And they're thinking that it's the high levels of acid, but I think it's more than, I think it's the actual vacation.
Yeah. I mean, when you go to like, look, I think let's say, in my opinion, I think 90% of doctors are wackadoodles.
Oh yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're human too. Yeah.
But they're corrupt, and if you're giving someone a jab, then you need your license revoked. If you're giving them bad information, you need your license revoked.
Yeah.
Someone was on here, I can't remember who it was. They said he went to a doctor, and I said, well, vitamin D don't work, but this thing here will.
Oh geez, no.
And he put his name all over, and I'd asked, I said, you need to resign or something. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I gotta turn you in. You shouldn't be practicing medicine with that attitude. And
Right.
I'm sure they get money. I'm sure they get.
Oh, they get a percentage. Yeah.
$7,000 or something.
Yep.
Well, $7,000. If you have a couple hundred clients or whatever, it's gonna be a nice chunk of change.
Yep. Well, I know that Walmart was offering my daughter $75 to get vacation. And she said, my life is worth more than that. No, thank you.
Yeah, you couldn't offer me $10 million.
Yeah.
There's no amount of money in the world
Right.
that you could offer me to take that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because basically, you're selling your soul.
Yeah, exactly what it is. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. You're giving in to the evil side.
Yep.
Yep. It definitely is a good and evil war. Battle between good and evil.
Yeah.
Did you see did you see any of Liberty Warrior last night? Did you see the meme that was it Cold Beer Confessionals? Did a meme for Jeff B.
I missed that part.
Oh, it was so cute. It's Jeff B on a top bunk. Laying down on his stomach on a top bunk with his legs in the air.
Great.
I said, you put that on a t-shirt, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
It was cute. And then, of course, everybody was like, sending in like broke back bunk. And
Yeah, I'm sure the chat went nuts after that.
yeah, somebody said Shane could be on the bottom bunk and give Jeff B the finger. Just
Yeah.
funny. You gotta laugh about it sometimes.
Yeah, I try to laugh at everything, even when it's kind of serious. I kind of laugh because what good is it gonna do to get mad?
No, I'm with you.
Just gonna,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. No,
It's
I'm
funny.
with you.
It's all funny to me. I mean, it's not really funny, but what else you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're gonna get mad, and it's like work thing. It's funny because you're trying to do something to me that you're trying to make me afraid of you. So I'm afraid to lose my job, so I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's gonna suck and all that, but
Yeah.
I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
If wife's got to make sandwiches for the neighborhood, then that's what she's gonna have to do. She's just gonna have to get 2 or 3, 4 jobs. She's gonna have to step it up.
I want to hear what she's saying in the background.
I don't know if she can hear me, but
Yeah.
she ain't listening. She's listening, but she's making sandwiches, so she's making her going and stuff like that. Then she got dishes to wash, so she got the water running and all that.
You might find some extra spit in yours if you keep up.
Yeah, that's all right. Phone's ringing. Yeah.
So nothing new happening. I can let somebody else up here if you want.
I don't think I'll put the codes in again, but no, you ain't got to go nowhere.
Okay.
I'll put the codes in again. I think Robert was trying to get on, but I don't know where.
Now, can I see the chat from Zoom side, or do I have to go back to the YouTube side?
I always have 2 things going on. Are you on your computer?
I'm on my computer.
I think you just minimize the screen.
Minimize Zoom?
I'm not sure. Because I got 2 screens.
Oh.
Let me see if I can do it on mine. On my, I don't know if you can see it.
Well, let me see if I can minimize. See, I got you over to the side.
You might just have to open two screens, maybe.
Okay, I see. I've got you minimized over on the side. All right. Now, when I go over to YouTube, it's like there's a delay of like, what is it, 5, 10, 15 seconds?
Yep. Just shut the volume off on YouTube.
Yep, that one's, I've muted that.
Yep.
Okay, now I can see the chat.
There you go. So you're learning something.
Oh, I did. I'm educated now.
Yeah. She can't throw a frying pan that far, David. I ain't worried about it. He got the little short arms, She wouldn't throw it very far. Probably enough to hit her feet. Got a helmet on. Maybe I should wear a helmet. No, you're not gonna hurt me anyway. Made of steel. I don't know. She's throwing soft stuff because
I was gonna say you're gonna have if it's incoming's not there yet, it's coming.
Yeah, she threw some yarn at me.
Oh.
What went on with the shooting at the that round place?
The 5-sided place?
Yeah. What went on with that?
Well, from what I heard, or what I read and heard, was there was a person, it was in the transportation area where the buses drop people off. And a guy came with a knife and attacked one of the security guards. And the security guard got stabbed several times before he got some shots off to that guy. And I heard that both the suspect and that security guard passed away. That's what they're saying.
Oh, that sucks.
It does. Well, what got me too was while that's going on, you had the ships in the is it the
Suez?
Sea of Oman or somewhere out in that area? They got their steering got disabled, and then they were overtaken by people. And I think Jeff B said last night that one of them or two of them are heading towards Iran. So they were taken over by, he said, the IRGC, is that the Republican Guards or something, Iranian? I don't know, IRGC, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that.
But that's a hijack right there.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was a busy day.
Yeah, it was quite busy yesterday. Trying to think what else I was, I was following too. There was a Belarusian athlete who was supposed to, she's a sprinter, and she was supposed to perform Monday night, but Sunday night, she was told she had to come with them, and she was going to board a flight to go back home and face punishment because she spoke out against team officials, and I don't know if she spoke out about her government, but and so what she did was she went to the Polish embassy in Tokyo and was asking for help.
Oh.
She didn't want to go back.
Yeah, 4 ships, Lewis. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, Shep said maybe EMP caused the ship to go nuts. Maybe. I don't know. I think they took over the steering in that big ship blocked the Suez.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. That must be some sort of a somebody said EMP, yeah, but electromagnetic enough to cause the, it would have to be something that was disrupt the computers on those ships, right?
Yeah. It's wrong again. Code's wrong again. Well, son of a gun. Matt got in.
Yeah. Come join us. I'm inviting people. People, come join us.
Yeah. Nicole, if you're trying to get on, you might have to use it. You got like a keypad to your right. You might have to use the numbers up top. I know that's happened before.
The first set of numbers you put in didn't work. So the second set got me in.
That was just a test, Matt.
Yeah,
I failed. I failed.
That keeps the riffraff out, you know.
There was more than 3 digits.
Yeah.
You know, I can only count to 11.
I only count to 10. Well, 10 and a half. So what's up, brother?
Nada. How's things?
You know.
I keep big question. So I want to start my own channel, but I don't know what to talk about, really. How do you start, you know?
Oh, you just did it. That's all you got to do.
Really? You just start talking about stuff.
Yeah, and then you get great people like Diamond and Craig.
Oh, yeah.
And
I could get Diamond in, I'd get all kinds of hits.
Oh,
you get good people like that to call in, and you know.
You'd get negative numbers with me. Negative numbers. It would go in the negative.
Negative love is still love.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, Chuck. He's listening in. Oh, look at this. Look at this good looking fella coming in.
So they haven't put out anything at work yet?
I didn't go in. I don't think I'm going in tomorrow neither. I got a couple PA days. I want to get
Yeah, I
paid.
was gonna say, do you have a mental well-being day to go through?
I got a couple of them.
Yeah. I don't know how you were, but our union, it was, we had sick days, and if you didn't use them, you lost them. You didn't get paid for them.
Right.
So
That's
they
what
were just mental well-being days.
Yeah,
There-
Sherry says
there he
just start
is.
talking. Just like she did. She just started.
Yep.
Remote will
I
come
was-
on with you.
I was on late last night with that man.
I know he's like a night owl.
Yeah, we were on past 3 a.m.
That's really late for me because yeah, I used to burn the candle at both ends pretty easily, but I pay the price now when I do it.
Yeah. Well, I just don't sleep, so I'm good.
You actually look a little tired today, man.
Yeah, I am, but that'll all change.
Hey,
There's
try
time
that-
enough to sleep when I'm dead.
You try that
Hey,
coffee out yet,
Rhodes,
remote?
love you.
Say what?
You try that coffee out, remote?
I did. I had it yesterday, and you know what? Just about a half hour ago, I've been over to pull my shoes on, and I'm like, wait, that was real easy. I wish I could get that, because usually my back is screaming at me. But wow, I was like, nothing, no
Is that-
pain.
Is that CBD coffee?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, one thing my family, not, my stepdad and some of my other family have been using is a thing called transdermal ointment. It's a ointment that has THC in it, and they use it with great success for a local topical pain relief. My father-in-law has, he's all busted up from Vietnam, and he uses that stuff, puts it on his back, and it allows him to be human again.
Well, we all have compromised endocannabinoid pain nerve system, right? But they're compromised from the toxic world we live in. So when you start to supplement your endocannabinoid system with CBD and cannabinoids, because actually they all work together best. It's not, you can't really break them down. They seem to work best together.
Okay.
Like most things, like if you juice an apple, you're getting too much sugar because the pulp from the apple will help you push some of that sweetness through your system without being absorbed. So everything works together for good in God,
Yep. Well, I mean, our founding fathers used to raise it, so what the heck?
Well,
it was
raising that.
a requirement to raise temp.
Well, yeah. Well, and nowadays it should be a requirement because we're going to need some hemp neckties pretty soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, chemical companies got rid of that. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
DuPont and the like, so they could sell their nylon shit rope.
Yep.
Same with cotton, same with all that stuff. Toilet paper, I get CBD toilet paper for the wife. Calm her butt down.
Hmm.
It works,
You're lucky Michelle's got a sense of humor, Jeff. Oh, she listening too?
She married me. Yeah, she's listening.
Michelle, I love you. Thanks for the coffee, honey.
Remote says thanks for the coffee. Yeah, glad you finally got it after
Only 7 weeks.
yeah.
Remote says make him a sandwich.
Yeah, make him a sandwich.
CBD sandwich.
I'm waiting for a frying pan to come flying into the frame.
You can't throw it
Cast
that far.
iron.
Oh, she got those little T-Rex arms. Oh, you are so cruising, dude.
Got a good
And I
looking crew
think-
in chat here. Just looking in here and wow. I'd pretty much write home about this whole crew.
Matt, I think you do a wonderful job with a stream. Just go on and just, talk about like daily events or just anything. You do great.
Yeah, I think I'll start. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna head to South Carolina, see my mom for a few days, but when I get
Nice.
back, I'll into it. Yeah.
We'll
Hi,
come visit.
Simon. Good to hear your voice, honey.
Hello, Remote. It's good to see you, brother.
I love your Bastion accent.
You like it's a Maina. I'm a lobster.
A lobster.
Lobster, park the car.
You're
know.
you're northern moose country, Maine, right?
Well, I'm actually down in the south of Maine. Maine's a pretty big state, but I'm down
Yeah.
south. Yeah, I'm down
Well, I
south towards like some Portland, Saco,
Okay, I
Old
was
Orchard.
in service with a guy from Bangor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bangor's probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours from me.
Okay, and then my wife's grandfather was stationed at a place called Turtle Island in Maine during World War II. He was a lighthouse keeper.
Oh, wow. Turtle Island. Huh.
I don't know where it is
Yeah.
in Maine. But it's out there somewhere. And yep, he started his marriage out on the lighthouse.
I'll do some research and see because that doesn't ring a bell. And I've lived here all my life, so
All right.
which is 60 plus years. So
Yeah, and then a great. I know you're probably not into hunting, but great set of books. Big Bucks the Benoit Way. They're
Oh.
pretty famous in the deer hunting world.
mhm.
So
Have you done business with LL Bean at all?
oh gosh, yes. Who
Yeah,
has
yeah. LL Bean boots are really worldwide known and made in Freeport, which is about 40 minutes from where I am.
Yeah, oh yeah. Before they started sending stuff over to China for manufacturing. I mean, remember, back Eddie Bauer,
Dad.
before the Cabela's came into being, there was like Eddie Bauer stores and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yep. Same with LL Bean, Eddie Bauer.
Yeah.
What's the other wool company?
there's
Oh,
another
Woolworth.
one called Duluth.
Woolrich.
No,
Oh, Duluth. Yeah, Duluth Trading Company.
yeah, something like that.
Yep. That's I like that company.
Yeah.
How you doing, Charlene?
I'm doing good, Jeff. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, but I'll get better.
So won't we all? We got a rainy day here in southern Florida. So I was listening to Diamond Lil. I had relatives that lived up at Bailey Island in Maine.
Oh yeah, Bailey Island. Yes.
Yep. And I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I've been to Maine several times.
Yeah, you're our neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, you were our
now
neighbor.
I live in Florida.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
yeah. Good for you, Charlene.
Snowbird.
No, I'm permanent.
No,
Oh, okay.
but you're not native.
No, I'm not native. For 5 years now, so yeah.
No. Yeah, I lived in Florida for about 10 years. So started my career down there.
I used to
Yeah.
work for, and don't be angry with me, but I used to work for TSA, the the government agency that does the screening and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And we used to have people, they were the snowbirds. They'd fly out around, I don't know, maybe October, November, and then they'd come back in April or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was a cute little 85-year-old couple came through, and the woman, her bag went through, and we really couldn't see a lot. She had a lot of change and stuff. So we reran it, and she had a handgun that was loaded in there with some rounds.
Whoops.
She
Yeah.
was going to Florida and forgot, that she had thrown that in.
I was, doing the circles of law enforcement and stuff. I was at the Tampa airport one time, and I was talking to their security guys, their police officers, and I noticed that they all had real high-end handguns. I mean, normally departments issue like Smith and Wesson or Glock or something, these, which are good guns, don't get me wrong, but these guys were carrying SIGs and HKs and stuff. I was like,
Wow.
They were probably all confiscated guns.
They're all confiscated. They're like, we get all our guns from passengers.
There you go.
Hey, Ted Nugent's wife got busted doing that. Back in, years ago. Charlene walked into the airport with a 38 snub nose. Oops.
Wow.
Yeah, they busted her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bagged one year for a bottle of suntan lotion.
No.
They stripped, they took our whole suitcase apart for a bottle of suntan lotion. I forgot I put in there.
You deviant.
Terrorist.
You're a deviant.
Yep.
It's not like it was Chris or anything.
Let's welcome Lee and Robert to the show. How you guys doing?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Lee. You made it?
He's muted.
Oh, Lee's muted?
Lee, you got to unmute.
Hi, Remote.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Robert. Hi, Lee. Hi, Charlene.
Hey,
Hey, Lee.
can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay, this is my
yeah.
first time to do this, except on Charlie Ward one time. I'm like, hey, I'm in my car.
That's all right.
This is a trip.
Yeah.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Haven't been there.
The mosquito.
I was like, well, so I punched in the code, and then my thing said mute, and I couldn't get it off of there. So I don't know what happened. I guess I had the mafia after me or something. I don't know. Wow.
Be careful. You might shoot yourself in the back of the head twice.
The SWAT's gonna come after me because my mouth starts running to everybody in the grocery stores and everywhere I go.
Yeah, I think we all got that problem.
Oh, you need to come to Arkansas. Your daughter's here, you said?
She's down in Searcy, yep.
Yeah, you need to come on down to Arkansas. Of course, we have a crappy Asa Hutchinson. I'm sorry, I know him personally. And I don't had to. He's flip flops too much for me.
I'll trade you out, Governor, for him.
Corey, everybody's so beautiful. I love this group. And I love the Liberty Warriors. I love all of them. And I love Mike Penny too. I worry about him. I worry about him being sick. But guys, y'all, Diamond, you're hilarious.
Oh, thank you, Lee.
Oh,
My directions.
Y'all just keep me laughing all the time, and it sure keeps that positive energy going.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I couldn't believe she said prison wallet.
She had me at Bigfoot.
Wow. This is so cool, guys. I'm sure you're sitting there watching my car, sitting in my car. But anyway, I can't drive and do all these things. I'm just sitting in the parking lot at a grocery store thinking I'm going to have to go in and buy extra toilet paper. And somebody called in and said something last night about their oil, like cooking oil's going everywhere. Have y'all heard that?
Diamond, you want to touch on that?
What? Oh, the Crisco? Talking Crisco?
Crisco.
That took me a second. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking it been a might on Liberty Warriors. I think it was a phone call on his show. I'm not sure. I've been on too many shows. I mean, listening to too many shows that I can't keep up with some of them.
Yeah.
I watched a YouTube video last night where the guy, all he did is go through a Walmart showing all the holes in the shelves.
Right.
You know, he was saying like tomatoes are, they're sparse, coffee's going down. So he was just going through showing everything that Walmart doesn't have right.
Well, I went to Walmart. I've been there twice in 2 weeks in the last 2 years. And I know that's in Arkansas. Sam Watson was still alive. I'm sure he's turned over in his grave. But what I was going to say is they didn't have, like in the pharmacy, we're going to Orange Beach, Alabama this weekend for the week. And that I'm thinking I hope to God I make it back home safely or whatever. If they do this EBS thing on the 11th, like they're saying, who knows what. I couldn't even find ear dry, the swimmer's ear stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at and all these like Tylenol, you can't find Tylenol. I thought, what is going on? And then Walgreens they're not even getting any kind of extra shipments here in the Bryant Benton area. It's right at Little Rock. The lady told me that the trucks are not bringing the stuff. So that goes to show you they're playing games. It's sad. And then the produce, like you said, at Walmart, all that stuff is, I'm sure when I walk into this is a little grocery store called Harps. It's an North Arkansas based chain now. And I'm sure that when I go in there probably won't be in water or something. I mean, my husband's complaining because I've been stacking water, even jugs of water and all the little, cases of water. And I have two elderly parents that are 85, and my mom has Alzheimer's and my dad's got old age dementia. And I've been taking some of that over there because I'm thinking, if I'm gone, I need to know that they got, water and stuff there if the water goes out. But my husband took the jab, guys, and it breaks my heart, but it's his choice. And he thinks I'm crazy. And he gets on to me because I'm always listening. I'm in the Insiders Club with Charlie Ward. And of course, that was a big boom today. I was excited. He had good news. So things are happening, of course. But what I'm saying is I guess I'm a nut job of Arkansas. So welcome to the funny farm.
Couple years ago,
backwards here anyway.
Yeah.
Couple years ago, my family used to look at me like I had two heads. Now they're all red pilled. They're all on the same sheet of music. They all see, their eyes are open, and they all do research, and they're all sending me articles. And in fact, we set up a family text line. So if something comes up, we can send it to each other and disseminate it and, it and dig on it. Yeah. So just stay with it. Stay with your beliefs and you'll be all right.
Well, I am actually a registered Democrat. I was raised Democrat, but the Democrats are not like what I thought they were back in the day. My parents are Democratic, and really, and I'm married to a Republican who thinks I'm a nut job. But I am going to tell y'all, my parents and my brother had the Moderna vaccinations because they're believing all that. My brother's a retired nurse, traveling nurse, whatever. He was paralyzed for a week from that Moderna after the second shot. So we had to take him to the emergency.
All my buddies took it, and every one of them.
And I have heart issues and diabetes, and I am like terrified of, I shouldn't say terrified. I've always had vaccines all my life. And I was in the medical field forever. And of course, with all my health issues, I've just kind of retired out of that. I'm very blessed to be able to do that. But it was like I woke up the minute they said vaccine, and I have family members that are physicians that their license are on the line, and they're like, don't get it. One of them says get it. The other one says do not, because it's not a vaccine. It's a test. It's not been FDA approved. And I'm thinking I would be the first one to get the blood clot and die. Yeah. So it's like, and my daughter is trying to get into nursing. She was on the waiting list at ULR, University of Arkansas, Little Rocks, to nursing school on the waiting list, but she had just transferred over there. And I told her, she was upset because she didn't get in. I said, well, that's God telling you, since you're not getting the jab, that's God holding you back for the bigger and better things. Hopefully she'll get into work with med beds or something. I think that's a blessing. There's a reason. I feel it, but I'm a very, very, very intuitive person. And I'm gonna tell you, when Trump, they flipped the numbers, it was just like a big old light came out of me, but I was like, he's not done. It was just, I woke up totally then that things were fixing to happen. I mean, I've been awake, but when that happened, it was just something deep inside just told me he's not done. He's not through with this. And then, of course, after his speech on the 20th, when he said, I'll be coming back in some form. And he was here in Arkansas back in March for Sarah Huckabee Sanders to endorse her for running for governor for Arkansas. Y'all need to move to Arkansas, especially when she gets it. Or go down to Florida where her dad is. Let's all go to Florida.
Yeah, I like the Huckabees.
Yeah.
They're great people. They really are. And actually, Mike Huckabee graduated at college where my husband graduated. Of course, my husband's younger than Mike, but anyway, it was just they went to Washita Baptist University here in Arkansas. So I'm so glad I'm on this Zoom, guys. I can't believe that I actually typed in a code in a Zoom meetings for like work, but I didn't know it was the same way because I hadn't done it
Yeah.
forever. I'm
Yeah.
gonna learn tech stuff, and someday maybe I'll be somebody's admin. I could be one of those that goes and what do they call moderators? I could block people all day long.
There you
Yeah.
go.
If anybody needs me, just let me know, and I'll be right there to block people because I don't put up with those trolls.
Now Jeff will post those numbers because they change every stream. So he usually posts them at the beginning, and then that's how I get in.
I gotcha.
So they
Gosh.
change every day, Jeff?
Yeah, if you're smart, you could keep the same code, but I'm not smart, so I change them.
Don't down
Oh,
yourself.
wow.
You're smarter than you think.
Yeah, I have to say shout out to Becca. She and I talked the other day, and she is phenomenal. She's a lovely, lovely lady. She lives in Houston. I'm just so connected to her.
Yeah.
And
Deep in the heart of Texas.
exactly. And I hope to get to meet all of you guys. We need to get on the Trump train together, have a Trump bus made here. I'll go get us one of those Scooby-Doo vans and we'll all pile up and go.
That's the only train I'll get on is the Trump train. I'm not getting
Just
on
don't
any
make
other
me
train they
drive.
try to put me on.
Just don't make me drive it. I'll be plowing down everybody's mailbox. Those things are big to me. I'm more of a sedan girl. My husband, he has a little utility vehicle, and of course, I mean, it's a little Subaru Forester, and I can handle that. But if I got bigger, I would plow down everything. So
Diamond
y'all
doesn't want to do the Auschwitz tour.
No, I don't want the Auschwitz train. No.
Oh.
No. No vacation train for me.
Gotcha. Wow.
No, you guys know Hawk, right? Hawk's mustard seed.
Yep.
He few months back, he came on and he was visibly upset. And he described that he was upset because one of his friends that he had talked with, extensively, and just talked to him the other day from there, was in his late 30s, perfectly healthy, everything. He took the vacation in the morning at 9:00 and died at 5 that afternoon.
Oh no.
And it was from the, vacation. I think blood clots or something. I don't know, but that quickly it hit him.
Guys, I'm going to tell you what Charlie Ward said in the Insiders Club this morning or at noon. He said there's been over 1 million that have died, and this is worldwide so far from the jail.
I
They're
believe
covering it up.
That out mainstream media. Last I heard it was 145,000. It's over 1 million.
I
And
believe it.
So,
They've said that
oh my God.
over 45,000 people have died within 3 days of getting the jab.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's over 1 million over worldwide from what he said.
So sad.
It just breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Pay attention to your local obituaries, people. In my area, I live in a small town, and the list is getting huge.
Really?
I have to do online. I don't get it.
Almost like you want to get rid of us on purpose.
Gonna go over budgets for a while.
I keep looking for my name in there, but I haven't seen it.
Well, I'm looking. I've been in there probably a million times and didn't even know.
I was actually listed once and my husband was getting phone calls, a woman with the same
Oh,
name, except the middle initial was different.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
calling him up and saying, I'm sorry.
I see my name in there. I'm going right down to collect that money. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Well, you want to hear a good one, Jeff? When I was in high school, my senior year, my father died. So I was on Social Security with my mom, and they put my Social Security with her number. So when my mother died, they took out her Social Security and they took mine out as well. So I went and filed my taxes, and my tax person says, they have you listed as deceased.
Oh
I
my
said, well,
God.
they're still taking the taxes out of my paycheck, and I'm alive.
Yeah.
So I had to go down to the Social Security office and prove that I was still alive. And then they explained that my social security was attached to my mother's because I got social security when my father died.
Wow.
And then talk about a jab, walkie, whatever. I became ill in 2012 and 2013. I let them give me a intravenous drug I had to sign off on, and I ended up with one of the rare things that you can get from it. So I ended up totally disabled. So when they came out with this, that's okay, honey. I'm still alive. I'm here.
I know, but sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, me
But
too.
but that's why when they came out with this, I says, no way, I'm not going to be another guinea pig and
Mhm.
sign off on anything and be, just not going to go do that again.
You're talking about guinea pig. I feel like one. I had a heart attack back February 3rd of 2020 and had a stent put in on the 4th. And then I just had a heart cath done on the 7th of July, and they're going to try to put another stent in. But I'm waiting until he said it wasn't life threatening, just to go back, come back from your vacation and then tell me, how you do, whatever. You guys, I'm kind of concerned. Do you think, I started thinking, I wonder if those stents are nanoparticles or something. I thought, well, I think I'll just forget this crap. I just don't think I'm interested in that. I mean, I want to, be okay, but I keep praying for those med beds to come clear all this out. But I don't know if there's, if those have something in them that's going to zap me every time these these towers, start when they start zapping people. That kind of went through my mind.
Well, I heard that someone went in for a procedure and they made them take the trying to put the nose swab up. They wouldn't do the procedure until she got tested. And
Well,
she fought them all the way because of those particles on the stick.
Right. Now,
Well,
I did have one nose swab back in December when my daughter was exposed, supposedly, because she was at college and was home, and one of her friends supposedly had it. And they didn't stick that little swab that far up my nose. But you know what? I've always had allergies, but my nose seems more stopped up on that side all the time. So I'm wondering if something happened then. That was way back in December when I was just kind of stupid to even think about that, the PCR test being a bad thing.
Yeah, another thing you guys got to look at, I got to change in my mind, is where if you're a donor on your license, I screwed up. I need to change that, because if I go on there, they might want to take my organs. I might live through something, but they're like, hey, I got a buddy that needs a kidney and another buddy that needs a heart. We're just going to kill this guy and we're going to take all his organs. Something to think about.
Yeah, I never thought about that either. And
I did that when I got my Florida license. I took it off.
Yeah.
No, I had to go back and they call it the real ID. Do y'all do that in all the different states, or is it just?
Yeah. Again, yeah.
So wonder what that's connected to, as far as, because they got they had my marriage license, they had my birth certificate, the electric bill, and social security card. And I'm telling you, I think I gave them my Bible before it was all over with. But they said that was in order to fly. And of course, I was flying to Biloxi quite a bit at the time. And I'm wondering if that's got anything to do with this communist.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all databases.
Yeah, it's all connected somewhere.
Yeah, just another way to track you.
Hey, look at this guy. He finally made it on.
Who made it on? Hey.
I about got your code right there memorized. Hey, y'all, in my head. I just kept repeating it, and after a while, just let me in. 464-277.
464-277. Yeah.
Yeah. Had to just keep typing and finally understood what I was meaning, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't like me. But how are y'all doing, y'all?
Good, but I'll get better.
What happened to you?
Huh?
Look at him.
What happened to you?
I got my ears lowered, man.
They are lowered. Oh,
You
your
clean
head
up
grew
nice there,
higher.
Jeff.
Thank you.
It looks good though, brother. I'm about due for it too. How you doing, Matthew?
Hi.
Good, excellent, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. Nice to see you again. And remote, nice to see you again, brother. Let's see. I'm going over next page. Hey, Lay.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you, sis.
Nice to meet
That's-
you.
That's
Up
right.
and
I love
Diamond and
you guys.
Colleen.
You guys are amazing.
Hi, Marco.
Hey, bro. Hey, sis. Nice seeing
Good to see you.
you.
Is Robert still on here?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still on there.
Okay.
I don't
I
wanna
thought he
interrupt.
Nice and quiet.
I thought he wanted to
I don't
say
want to
something.
interrupt.
Oh, okay.
Just chime in, Robert.
I want to say hi to Ramon. I haven't met him yet. He did all the praying with the dog and everything a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Ramon.
Good to see you, Robert. I love your
Yeah,
dog too.
Yeah.
Have you seen my dog, buddy?
Yeah, I think I did. I
Okay.
think I did. You had him up when you were on, I think Mike's channel or somebody you had him on. I don't know. Or-
I show him off pretty regular. I'm a proud daddy.
Mine's sleeping.
So am I. Got my boy back. From
Look at this booger.
Aw.
Aw.
He
Oh.
was-
Yes, is.
That's Arizona. Oh, she likes that neck rub. Yeah, you know.
Oh, Arizona likes the neck rubs. Yeah.
Well, here's one for y'all. This is the newest edition.
Can't see.
Someone's cutting out.
Rolls up.
Uh-oh.
He's black.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that. I'm blue.
Aw. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Kiki.
Yeah, my daughter's like, yeah, can you get a cat?
No, she's behind us.
Yeah, Arizona is cool with cats and different animals, but the outside
Yeah.
dogs can be.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
think they might have killed one a while ago outside, and I don't know.
Coda.
Marco's a lucky man. Your wife's beautiful.
That's my
Oh,
boy.
thank you.
Coda.
Yep, she's a lucky woman too, and she got a handsome husband.
Yes, I'm lucky.
There you go, Ramon. Ramon.
Oh,
So
that's a
we,
cute.
Smiling.
He's like, Daddy, you doing this again?
And dude,
Yeah. He's like, are you showing me off again?
Aw.
Yeah. We're going on a long trip tomorrow.
Oh, where are you going?
South Carolina.
Where?
South Carolina.
South
you going
Carolina.
to see Linwood? Linwood?
Yeah, you're going right through here.
Yep. Gonna head over toward Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh yeah, you're passing right by my area. That's down there towards the western side of South Carolina.
Just south of.
So
Here's
good.
my boy, you guys. Right there.
Hey.
Choopy.
Aw.
Precious.
Pet day.
Oh,
Not her. Looks like one.
hey, Ramon, did you hear about Prepping 101's dog? I guess he had trouble yesterday.
yeah. Well, he took Lucy to the vet yesterday and left her there overnight. So I don't know what's occurred today. Have you heard anything today?
He said last night they brought him home and they're going somewhere else. I guess he had trouble there or something.
Oh yeah. Well, he didn't like the fact that it was kind of deep state.
Yeah.
At the vet?
Yeah,
they
they
were
were
doing
being
some
Nazis about
diatribe
her
about
face
being a
type.
private corporation and they have certain rules and
Wow.
Yeah, that's same with my
He said he was there
sister-in-law.
for 3
She works
hours
at
and
a
they didn't do
vet.
anything.
Wow.
Wow.
And the receptionist says, well, there's dogs here waiting to die.
Oh, my gosh.
There's always been dogs at the vet place waiting to die. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
no
that's
one's
what the
adopting them,
receptionist
so.
told him. I mean, he went out and the woman that came before him, they were out there with their dog and they said, how long you been here? And he said the dog looked really bad. And he said 3 hours. So it was
Wow.
horrendous.
I thought it was weird that our vet, they're contactless. So you have to call them when you get in the parking lot
they come out, get your dog, get your pet, and then go, and you have to stay in your car. And I'm like, what? I'm going to get COVID from my pet?
Yeah.
I worked with an Australian doctor once, and he got a call from a patient's family and said, yes, he's come here to die. And they thought he said he's come here to die, but when they say that, he's come here today, but it sounds like he's come here to die.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Ah,
I don't want to go there.
Jeff, are you teaching them this stuff?
No, no.
He was trying to teach me numbers earlier, but it didn't work.
Jeff's
Yeah,
innocent.
Matt, I had to do the same thing. I had a call before I could bring the dog in.
Okay. So it's not just my vet
No.
then.
No.
I have.
Where's Craig at?
We do it here. I have
Down
a
here
cat.
too.
Yeah.
Where's Craig today?
Surprised they didn't make me put a mask on the dog.
Don't say that on here. They'll probably just start doing it.
No kidding.
Yeah, don't give them ideas. They already
No,
came
I
up with a
know.
bunch of worse ones.
My cat Coco died at 25 in my arms at home. She never once went to a veterinarian.
Wow.
Yep, I have one dog, and she died at she was like 16 or so, big dog, and she's been outside the whole time loose. We have a lot of property. No
Yeah.
vets or nothing, and she was just fine. Died naturally in the yard, and that's where I buried her right there.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. So,
Wow.
I'm not gonna.
I'm in Michigan with Jeff. I'm in Marysville.
Okay.
I
Wow.
was telling remote.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get something to eat here. So I'll see you lovely people
Go have your
tomorrow.
sandwich.
Make me a
I
sandwich.
thought you were getting a sandwich. I didn't know you were getting something cooked now.
I have one favor to ask all of you guys. Could you put my daughter's boyfriend in your prayers? He's in the Air Force and he's in Qatar, and I don't know when he'll be coming home.
What's
And
his first name? We'll pray for
his
him
name's
right now.
Brandon. Brandon.
I got one too. I got one in Define. My nephew.
What's his name?
Silas. And then my other nephew's in Alabama. He's on the training for helicopter. So I got
Heavenly
two.
Father God, please bless all our vets and keep them and protect them in their endeavors as they protect us around this world, Lord. We ask you this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
be so.
Oh, I like that. Just hands up and.
Thank
All
you.
right.
It was great meeting all you guys. I love
It was
y'all.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, I love every one of you. Nice
Yeah.
meeting
Always a
every one of you.
pleasure,
you.
Jeff.
Thank you for letting me come up, Jeff.
God's not done with y'all, but I am.
Hey, you ain't gotta go home, but you got to get out of here.
That's it.
Yeah, guys.
Give us your saying, Jeff.
Love you all.
Yeah, take your mask off, shut the news off, love your neighbor, help each other out.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
They
Amen.
love
Love
you
you
too.
too. Love you all. Every one of you.
Love ya.